Good morning. Welcome to the Bennington Farmers Market, and I'm here with Maria and our friend Emily Gold. These two are sisters from different mothers, and so they're both very creative. They're good friends. They belly dance together. They have secret Zoom sessions, which no one is ever allowed to hear.
That's right.
And we've been visiting Emily on Saturdays. You may have seen her on the blog. This is some of her great stuff. And I think the two of them have things to say to each other. Yes, Maria?
I don't know. I don't think I have anything.
You don't have any planned agenda.
We kind of talked each other. We talked each other out.
You did it already? So you met in belly dancing.
Yes, we did.
And how did you make a creative connection?
Well, that was Emily's fault.
What did she do?
What was it? I asked if you finally wanted to get like coffee or something because
Right.
I'm like, we're both artists and I see you for 2 hours, but I never get to talk to you on Thursdays. So
And it was after I said that I read the Octopus book that
Right.
you knew that we could probably be friends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we both read The Soul of an Octopus. But Emily, I thought it was really interesting how you said that like people in New York or in the Northeast aren't as like open and inviting as people in Maryland.
so that's probably my
'Cause I
like
never would have.
one vestige of growing up in Maryland is I'm apparently way too friendly for people.
But you know, what I was thinking when I heard about your friendship, you know, we both live in somewhat remote areas. There aren't a lot of artists and creative people around. And it can be lonely doing that kind of life. It's solitary.
true.
I mean, I'm a writer and I'm always alone and I like that. But at the same time, it'd be nice to talk to other writers once in a while.
No, it's
I don't get to
definitely
do
true.
that.
And our getting together on Mondays and talking, do our Zoom studio visits have been just great. I mean,
So what has it done for you? What has it done for you?
Don't you think our work has both of our works have
yeah.
changed? When I look at some of your early collages, look at this one. When I look at some of your
We
early
have to take that one
collages,
home.
I think they're so completely different than what you're doing now. And I know, I mean, my work has changed because I started doing some collages at the beginning of the pandemic, you know, and that's made such a big difference.
Has your work changed too, Emily?
Oh, definitely.
How?
I think just being able to talk through things with Maria and, you know, I mean, it's one thing for me
I
to
find that a
think it in my
nightmare.
head, but it's another for me to say it out loud. And when I start making those connections and like talking to her, it brings up things that I hadn't thought of before. She'll be like, oh, did you think of blah, blah, blah? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, no, that makes total sense. So
Yeah.
I think we see things in each other's work that we wouldn't see on our own.
And we have a similar, although our work is very different, we have a similar process. So, you know, there's a real connection there.
So on top of everything else, that you are similar in many ways in the way you do your work.
Yeah, something about the way the brain works.
I also think you both seem to me to be very committed to your work. I always say the creative life, you just have to do it. You know, people who get day jobs don't make it.
Oh, but that's so true. But like Emily was saying, she has this tiny kitchen that you have this tiny kitchen that you cook in. She has this, and you made a space for yourself, but your house isn't really big to do your art.
Yeah.
And it's like no excuses. How many people have I known who are like, oh, well, I have no place to work, and so they don't work. It's like, you know, you're like, you make a place of work, and it's small, but you know, you make it happen. I really admire that. I do. I think that's I really admire it. Because there's so many excuses. There's so many excuses that you could not to do it.
All right, well, we're going on 44 minutes here, so we probably should wrap it up. I'm just scanning again, as I have been, to Emily's art, which I put up on the blog a lot because they really love it. And my blog readers, by the way, really love it. They all thank me for it. And here comes the band. So it's been great talking to you all, and we'll see you all again. Bye.